Good morning, traders. It's today's Traders Daily Discipline. It's August 29, Friday, August 29, 2025. I'm your host, Jason Allen. Glad to have you with me again today. This is the end of the week, end of the month. We've got a little bit of news coming out today that I'm sure will make everybody a little more excited or frustrated. Um, don't forget to check those release times for your local trading area. And of course, you're welcome to send me a quick note if you're interested in hearing my point of view on the news or what we've got for a standpoint of trading opportunity here recently. I want you to consider me your friend in the business. I'm here to help you. And believe it or not, I can really do that. So I want to go ahead and get to work on today's Trader's Daily Discipline. And I'll get our quote up here to get us started. And here we go. Resolve to edge in a little reading every day, if it is but a single sentence. If you gain 15 minutes a day, it will make itself felt at the end of the year. And that, of course, is from Horace Mann, who is largely responsible for what we call our educational system here in the United States. He believed trading, or I'm sorry, education. He believed education should be something that every child had the right to. It should be compulsory. He was horrified at 9-year-old kids working in coal mines to support families. I could see where he was going with this. It's a great idea, and I wanted to add a little balance because I get a lot of feedback from my daily disciplines, and sometimes the feedback, I can tell that maybe I went a little too far going in one direction. Uh, and if that's the case, I want to make sure that we're clear about that. And when I was talking the last day or two about the use of books and information and whatnot, what I was saying is be careful that you don't cloud your mind with crap that's not going to help. That's really the bottom line. Aside from that, though, I think learning and growing every day a little bit is a great idea, but it doesn't necessarily have to be all market focused. Um, in other words, maybe if maybe you've got a young daughter in college who has decided that she wants to major in French poetry because there's such a big call for that. Um, and rather than discourage her from what she believes to be a significant life's ambition, maybe you would want to take a minute and read a little French poetry, see what the fuss is all about. Open your mind a little bit to a new opportunity. And of course, I'm not saying that that's something that we all would find of interest or importance, and not necessarily interested in certain things to say the least, and don't know if reading about them would be changing my point of view or opening a new window. But I do know that taking a few minutes every day away from the markets to refresh my thinking in a different direction helps keep me a little sharper and a little more balanced and a little more focused. I believe that a big problem the traders have is they get one-eyed, myopic. They start looking at just one thing, the markets. How do I pull more money out of this? And it becomes their focus to the point where everything else in their world suffers. And let's be honest, there are people out there, maybe those listening, one or two, that have lost significant things in their world because of their focus on trading. I've heard stories about spouses that have left because, the husband or the wife maybe can't take his eyes off the screen or has lost money to the point where now it threatens the security of the family. There's things outside of the markets that it's helpful for us to gain a little bit of refreshment and refocus from. So I think to make sure that we're all balanced, because I wasn't suggesting that we have a book burning ceremony, I am suggesting that be careful with what you fill your mind with as far as market related data is concerned. Most of it cannot help you, and that's a fact. But aside from that, try to get a few minutes of reading in every day. maybe something more than just the sports pages or the newspapers or the financial section. Do something that's a little bit outside of your wheelhouse once in a while. And I think you'll find in the long run it helps you maintain a more balanced and focused approach so that when you are hitting the ball out of the park in the markets, there's a reason for that because it gives you the freedom to spend a little bit more time reading your daughter's French poetry. So, guys, have a great day. It's Friday. I will see you after the weekend. Don't forget this is the Memorial Day holiday. Monday, markets in the United States are closed. For those of you that are trading foreign currencies, markets will be open in other places, but I don't think you're going to see a lot of action. So please be careful. I will be taking the day off on Monday, so we won't have a broadcast on Monday morning on the 1st, but we will pick up business as unusual on Tuesday, the 2nd of September. So between now and then, one more thing I'll have for you is my weekly performance summary on Saturday morning early. So between now and then, feel free to spend a few more minutes spreading the word about what I do here. And if you happen to be one of those people that have been restacking, resending, or forwarding my information to other traders that you know, I want to say thank you in advance for that help. Appreciate it. I will see you on Tuesday next week. Don't forget, Saturday I'll also be posting my weekly performance summary. So, guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy it with friends and family. I'll see you next week. Thanks.